if you freeze when you try to say something meaningful in Spanish, especially when you start translating in your head, well, in this video, you will find the help you need to keep your Spanish conversations flowing. We look at a real case with one of my students and how we fixed it so she stopped translating in her head and started being more natural. A lot of my students go through the same problem. They've spent years studying grammar and vocabulary, done thousands of exercises, but neglected speaking practice. So when a conversation goes beyond the few phrases they've memorized and try to say something deeper, they start to translate in their head. And that's where everything falls apart. They get nervous, they feel uncomfortable, and end up frustrated because after all the effort they've put in, they don't see results. And I'm sure you feel something similar. This is not a vocabulary problem. You were communicating, reacting, being natural, but the moment it matters more, you switch from communicating to trying to say it perfectly, kind of textbook. And that's the real problem, not your Spanish, but the moment you leave the conversation to build it somewhere else in your head. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how we are communicating, talking, super smooth. She's reacting naturally to the things that I'm saying. So let me show you.
Era natural.
Sí, sí.
Es interesante porque creo que debe ser natural ser responsables en nuestra casa, porque nuestra casa es nuestro propio entorno. Es
Sí.
una cosa de supervivencia también.
Sí, sí, interesante. Sí, pero en mi casa antes,
Sí, con tus padres.
sí, no tuve,
Responsabilidades.
no,
Nada.
So here she's with a very good comprehension of the conversation. She's following, she's keeping the eye contact, and she's reacting with short phrases and vocabulary and accessing what she knows. She's not in her head. Her sentences are not like, oh God, this super sentence, but the interaction is like playing ping pong. It's a back and forth, right? You feel it. Now look at this when she gets into her head. Let me play it for you here. One sec. Cha-cha-cha-cha, over here.
importante. Es el primera vez, no, the only time.
So the first thing that happens here is like she's building a long sentence in English, and of course she cannot find the translation for all of that. So she asks.
One time.
Única. La
La
única vez.
única tiempo,
La única vez.
la única vez que fui a un campo de verano,
Un campamento, sí.
campamento,
She's thinking more. Does it mean like the topic is getting a bit deeper and she needs to communicate something that she needs to build a bit more? Perhaps. But the thing is like she's not reacting. She's getting into her head, right?
I was
Fue.
the only person.
Fui.
I don't know how to say this.
See,
Fui,
her natural instinct is trying to translate. And she faced a situation like, I don't know how to say this, right? So she's stuck trying to judge her Spanish in her mind, not correcting after she says something, the opposite, trying to do the whole process in her mind beforehand. And this is what it's keeping her stuck in this moment, opposite to what we saw a few seconds ago. So the big question is, what do you do in that moment? You don't fix the sentence. You try to change what you do when it starts. But for this, you need to identify, you need to catch it. The moment you feel yourself building that perfect sentence in English and in your head, you need to notice that. Second, you reset. I do this in all my sessions, reset. You stop the sentence and you come back into Spanish with something simple like, pues la historia es así. Entonces, a ver. any filler or connector. There are several grammar categories for this, but any word that helps you to gain more time in Spanish. And third, you build it live, not perfectly, not fast, not textbook, just live, in the moment, in the conversation. Keeping your eye contact helps, so you're not isolated here thinking. Like this. Pues la historia es así. En el campamento yo era... ¿Cómo se dice? The only one. La única. Yo era la única que... ¿Cómo se dice? Could. Podía. Yo era la única que no podía hacer la cama. I know, it's not perfect, but you stayed in Spanish. Yes, this feels slower. It feels messy. But this is a shift. You're no longer training yourself to translate, freeze, and judge. You're training your brain to stay in Spanish. Trust your broken Spanish and keep going anyway. Fluent speakers don't build perfect sentences first. They build them inside the conversation. So next time you feel that moment when you want to say something meaningful, don't leave the conversation to prepare it. Stay in it and que venga como venga. See you the next time. Ciao, ciao.